afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Baba here on Saturday, November 9th. Stand by for a special commentary. Well, Americans, it's 30 years since the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. Are we better off today than back in 1989? Well, no. 1989, the Soviet Union was a year and a half from disintegrating. Germany was still East and West Germany. They would be reunited a year later. And 30 years later, Germany is a prosperous country. But what have we inherited since the wall loss? Well, Russia has been 20 some plus years under Vladimir Putin, so it's beginning to find itself again. In 1989, China had the Tiananmen Square disaster. Remember, it's 30 years since that, with Deng Xiaoping. But his vision has come to fruition with China. China is kind of dominating the Pacific, and soon it'll be a power to reckon with in the world stage. Russia is a declining power, but it still causes a lot of problems. And all the problems that we've had because of the disintegration of the Soviet bloc. Well, Albania, Yugoslavia disintegrated, and it caused a lot of different problems. The Albanians caused a lot of problems. We had the Kosovo problem in the 1990s, and a lot of Albanians, Bulgarians, Serbs, and Bosnians, as they call them today, are here in the States, and you got enclaves for that. So that's causing a lot of problems. You got a lot of crime because of the Albanian mob, and the Bulgarians, the Russians. So you got a lot of problems, especially in New York City. Ooh, boy, you go there, you got a lot of enclaves. But that's not only them. So, the traditional powerhouses that were there, the Chinatowns, the Italians, the regular mob, they've had to watch out for these new guys. Yakuza, you had a lot more of them too, don't you? So you said since 1989, oh yeah, don't forget the Panamanian invasion of Panama to get Noriega out there, something you guys cost you a lot of money, big time. Panama is now thriving. Germany is now thriving. The Balkan countries are still a pain in the woo-woo. Russia has got more chummy with China. That's fun, huh? So what Nixon tried to do by bringing China into the world in 1971 and giving them the seat in the UN, you see that's come back to kick him in the but he's already 6 foot down saying, hee hee hee. I had the last word here. If I was Richard Nixon, I would say, you don't have him to kick around anymore because I kicked around you and you guys get kicked around by other by. Yeah, right, Mr. Nixon. Then you got Mr. Trump here, which is a disaster. Well, you had disastrous presidents since 1989. George Herbert Walker Bush, number 1. Clinton, number 2. George W. Bush, number 3. And the two disasters, Obama and Trump, afterward. And then you got the disasters coming with the Democrats. So, goodbye, USA. Like I said, let's do our party on Thanksgiving Day and give thanks to the USA. Up until 1989, you were doing pretty good. After that, oh well. Tough luck. See what I mean? The Berlin Wall. Time to celebrate. With a goodbye to America on Thanksgiving and saying, the Berlin Wall, thank you for everything. We have a piece of the wall, and now anybody's going to have a piece of America? I doubt it. Nobody wants a piece of that, do they? Really? Anyway, this is your favorite alien saying, just contemplating the 30 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall. Good day.